Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here to review some makeup products from an indie brand. This is fairly a very new company. I think it's only been a year since the company was started, or a year and a half, I'm not sure. But this is called Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. It used to be LH Cosmetics, but they changed the name in between and they go by Linda Hallberg Cosmetics right now. If you didn't know who Linda Hallberg is, she is a very creative, very out of the box thinker, and she is a makeup artist. She's just so creative, you guys, and she has a YouTube channel, and she's also on Instagram, I think. She is from Sweden, so this brand is based out of Sweden. And yeah, I've been waiting for a year to purchase from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics because I was just waiting for a sale to try her products, but this Black Friday, this holiday season, they never went on sale. So I just waited and waited, and finally I just caved and I purchased them full price. So she came with two beautiful, so reflective eyeshadow palettes, so I just could not resist. So I have a crayon set to show you guys, and eyeshadow palette. I think since she is a working makeup artist, all of the products that she has out right now, all of them are multifunctional, meaning you can use them on your lips, on your cheeks, on the eyes and whatnot, on your eyebrows, for everything. So she has like a neutral palette, which looks like an eyeshadow palette, but I think they have larger pans, so you can use them as blush, bronzer, eyes, and everything. And then she has these crayons. She first came out with that Infinity palette, which looks like a neutral palette, like a face palette, but like I said, larger pans. But yeah, what was I going to say? And then she came out with crayons, which again are multifunctional, like so many different colors, guys. There are like numerous options to choose from. The crayons individually, if you buy them, they retail for $18 US dollars. But they do come with few. She does offer some bundle deals, so you can't really like buy two together and like expect like a price discount. She puts the crayons together. So one of the bundle that I bought, this is called the Mood Crayon Kit, Mood Crayons, and it has all of the colorful colors. So again, the crayons are multifunctional too. I think since she is a working artist, she wants to use all of these products the way she uses it in her daily profession. So I think that's why she designed each and every product as like multifunctional. Like she can use this on the eyes, like some of the colors you can use them as a blush, maybe this orange if you have like very pale skin. So yeah, so the crayons are multifunctional, so all of them are eye safe, lip safe, and everything. And what else? And then this eyeshadow palette, it's a beautiful duochrome, like a very reflective lip topper kind of a palette. So yeah, this is very expensive. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how much this retails for. Individually, the crayons retails for $18, but in this set I paid $45 for this, so not bad at all, really, if you think about it. And then this retails for $59, guys. I knew it probably is expensive, but I did not expect $59. Hang on, let me check, 59 or 69. I think I'm positive it's 59, but let's double check. Where are you? All right, and it just says oh yeah, it says 59. It's $59 for 4 colors, and I think the brand itself is cruelty free, but I'm not sure about vegan. But the palettes, it says they are 100% cruelty free, 100% vegan. The eyeshadow palette, sorry, the two palettes that she came out with for the holiday season, or whatever, they are 100% cruelty free, 100% vegan as well. And the Mood crayons, there is one color which is not vegan. Let me quickly tell you guys which one that is. Maybe it's at the back here. Only Daring Mood contains carmine, it says at the back. So let's see which one is Daring. Daring is the purple one. So the crayon kit, the purple is not vegan, so the rest are vegan, but the entire set is cruelty free. The purple is not. I'm sorry, the purple is not vegan, but it is cruelty free. So anyways, $45 and $59 is what I bought. It is definitely expensive, but I do have some beautiful dupes to show you guys and to see whether if this is really better or say equal. Do you see that? Equal, or which one to buy if you're really obsessed with these duochromatic, very reflective, wet looking topper kind of eyeshadow, if that's what you're very interested in. I just have dupes, and I do have some thoughts and everything to share with you guys as to these products. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Why don't we first talk about the Mood crayon? Now let's take them out first, since I really was interested in the colors and it looked very beautiful. The other bundle deals had gray, cream, white. I'm never going to use those colors, so I just skipped them. So yeah, let's just swatch them. I think $18 if you buy them individually. And how much do you get in each? I think you get 1.5 grams or 1.1. I'm not sure, you guys. Hang on. Yes, 1.2. I'm so sorry. You get 1.2 grams of product. That's 0.04 ounce of product each, which is not bad, because from what I remember, L'Oreal Silkissime eyeliner, I think you get about the same quantity, 1.1 gram or something like that. So you do get a good amount of product. I wouldn't say that they like really charge you a lot and give you very less. No. So this is green one. This is not like this twist up pencil. You have to sharpen them. So this is the green color. As you can see, it is quite vibrant on my complexion as well. At the same time, it's not very neon or anything. I think it has a perfect amount of depth and perfect amount of vibrancy to it. So that is, what is this called? Calm Mood. So this whole set is called Mood crayon. So this is Calm Mood. And then we have yellow, which is called Happy Mood. I wish yellow was a little bit more full-on coverage. It's definitely on the sheerer side, as you can see, but it's not non-existent. Do you see it? It's actually really nice. So yeah, and it also has this green tone to it. I feel it's not like the sunshine yellow. It's just my opinion. So yeah, this is Happy Mood. And then we have Daring Mood. This is the one which is not vegan. So that's the purple one. It definitely has this blue tone to it. Then we have Likeable Mood. Likeable Mood is this beautiful orange. As you can see, it's really nice. Again, the orange is also slightly on the sheerer side, but I don't think it really presented a problem when I'm using it as an eyeliner or like an eye base. But it did give me a problem in a particular, if I use it in a particular way. I will tell you guys what that is. And this is Cool Mood, just like a cobalt blue, as you can see. So those are the 5 shades you get in the Mood crayons set. I think price wise it's actually pretty good, not bad at all, guys. It comes up to like drugstore pricing, don't you think? $45 for 5, not bad at all, like L'Oreal kind of pricing, L'Oreal or Milani kind of pricing. So yeah, so those are the 5 colors you get. I used all of them as eyeshadow, as eyeliner, and as lipsticks. Let's go one by one, and I'll tell you guys how everything went. So as eyeshadow, they actually blended out really well. I am wearing the blue in the outer corner of my eyes, in the outer V, and all the way in the crease. And then as a transition shade, I use these also as transition shades. I use the orange color as transition shade, and believe it or not, it's actually pretty vibrant. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but in person I can see the orange To be honest, it is closer to my skin tone because it is slight. I have like blended it and like kind of blown it out. So it kind of has, it looks similar to my skin tone, but it has this hint of orange to it. So it has this burnt look, and I have this blue in the outer corner and blended it in the crease. So blending wise, they do blend very, very well, but it takes a little bit of time. I feel maybe I'm not used to working with crayons as eyeshadows. Just I've used them as eyeliners, which is easy, but there's a little bit of surface area to cover when you just have this tip to use to cover the surface area. The eyelid, to be honest, with an eyeshadow brush would seem too small, but with such a tiny surface, to cover all this area, it really takes some time and a lot of application to go back and forth, and it took quite a lot of time to blend, reapply a little bit, and blend, and areas where I want a little bit more pigmentation. So just as a retail consumer, just my experience, it was a little bit of a laborious process. It didn't take an effort to blend because it did blend well. I didn't have problems with being streaky, being patchy, or anything like that. They worked really well, but just you know, after using pressed powder eyeshadows, it's like extremely easy. Just to work with crayons, it did take a little bit of time. As I said, applying and then blending and just applying and doing touch-ups and everything. So, but the longevity is beautiful. They don't budge, as you can see. They're really, really good, guys. They don't budge. I don't know if they're waterproof. I don't think they are waterproof, but they don't budge. They stay put, and they do set quickly. So I'd suggest when you're using these as an eyeshadow, like apply it only just in one eye and blend it. So I'd suggest you finish one eye and then you begin with the next eye. Usually when I'm working with powder eyeshadows, I do both the eyes simultaneously. But with this, I did finish one eye and then I was like, whew, I'm tired. And then I started the next eye again. So they do set quickly, as you can see. So don't apply and then move on to the next eye and then come back to blend. You'd have a really, really hard time blending, because as you can see, they do set quickly. And I had to do, I don't know, I experienced a little bit of tugging when I was blending these crayons, because they are on the drier side. And but it definitely, the drier aspect in the formula definitely helps in setting and not moving or not budging and everything. But I felt it was a little, it kind of I had to tug on my eyelids when I'm trying to blend the product and everything. But they did blend, and I love the pigmentation. They have the right amount of depth. The deeper colors, I'm talking about the purple, blue, and the green. All three of them, when used in the outer V and the crease, they had the perfect amount of depth, and the right amount of that vibrancy. That slight pop of color was still there. So I really, really love the colors. I think the colors are spot on. These two are not too pastel, but they are really, really good. When you build it up, they just stand out definitely. So I think she nailed it when it comes to color selection. Also, formula really blends out and stays put, and as you can see, not budging at all. But the other practical difficulty I faced was when I was applying the mascara after the look. I had some mascara sticking here and there. I could have just used a Q-tip and just removed it, but you know, the way I usually do, what I usually do when I'm using pressed powder eyeshadows is I will just take a tiny bit of the eyeshadow on the brush and just sweep it once the mascara has dried in areas. If I have something, I think I have one here. But with this, I obviously I couldn't do it because I already had my eyeshadow on and I was afraid it would blend away or something. You could obviously use a Q-tip to just slightly remove it, but in case you want to touch up a particular spot, it's a little difficult when you like finished your look or once everything is blended to go and redo or touch-ups, I feel. So that's the only difficulty I faced, just a practical downside that I encountered with these. First is they are a little bit laborious, I feel. I felt tired after blending and applying, reapplying, blending it and doing and everything. So maybe because I haven't worked with crayons as eyeshadows, so there was a lot of area to cover from here in the outer V and all the way inside. So yeah. Now what else? I did use, now neither of the colors would look good on me as blushes. If you have medium or lighter skin, paler skin tone, you can use maybe the orange, but for me, so I don't think they work as blushes at all. Maybe the purple, but I don't know if when you blend purple, it kind of looks not so good on my cheek, on my skin tone. So I just didn't use any of them on the cheeks, but I did try them on the lips, and they are really streaky, guys. So I don't know, I tried all of them on the lips. First of all of them are on the sheerer side if you use them on the lips. So since they do set, and they do like set to a budge proof kind of a state, you can definitely layer them or do touch-ups very, very, very easily. So I don't think if you really want to use these colors as lipsticks, you can definitely because they are, first of all, they are lip safe, and although they are kind of streaky and sheer on the lips, I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation on the lips, and I did have dry patches. They just clung onto it, and I just did not like them as lipsticks. But you can definitely make them work. As I said, since they do set, if you go on with a second layer or do touch-ups, they're not going to move or budge or create like problem, you know, they're not going to worsen the situation or anything. So you can definitely do touch-ups. But me personally, I have a lot of lipsticks that just go on effortlessly, so why would I just waste my time with these? So personally for me, lipsticks, I'm not very happy with them to use as lipsticks, but on the eyes, the performance is really, really good. So yeah, let's move on to the eyeshadows. That's where I have some thoughts, because these are so expensive, and I do have some dupes, maybe possible dupes. If you guys consider it, I consider them as dupes. So yeah, this is called the Enchanted Secrets, and you get 2.5 grams of product each, which is definitely a lot of product. But still, you guys, if they are coming in like, this is a bundle deal, right? A palette, so you are expected to price them less. I definitely, no matter how I think about it, this is definitely very expensive. So yeah, let's talk about the price and the dupes and if they're really worth it and everything towards the end. So you have 4 shades here. This one is like a purple blue shift, and it has like a flower, branch, leaves kind of a design embossed on it. As you can see, it has flower and everything. So like, you know, Enchanted Secret, like garden kind of design. So this is Moon Wake, and then this is your typical gold to peach shift, and then you do have your ethereal color, which is like a green to gold, and then this is definitely unique color. This is like a very deep teal with like I don't feel this has any shift to it. It's definitely shimmery and reflective, but this is more of a black base with some teal shimmers on it, in it. So yeah, so those are the 4 shades. So this is ethereal, and this is Orphic, this is Zephyr, I'm not sure. So yeah, let's get into the swatches. So Moon Wake, as I said, is this beautiful purple blue color. Let me just leave some gap in between the swatches for dupes. So that is Moon Wake, as you can see, definitely reflective. And then ethereal, which is the color I have all over the eyelids today. It looked very green gold, but with the blue you know, crayon and everything, it has, I don't know, it kind of has this blue hint to it. I don't know. When I first applied it, I didn't see it. Towards the end of the day, all of a sudden, when I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, there's something blue about my eyelids. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it has a hint of blue too. So it's a beautiful color. This one is really, really reflective and has a very wet look. And then you have Zephyr. I don't know, I feel this color is not as wet looking as these two. These two are super reflective and has this incredible wet look. It's like really, it just stands out. But this not so much, I feel. And then you have Orphic. As you can see, it is good. It definitely is shimmery, but I don't know. And this one too, the shade Orphic, which I said, a black base with teal shimmers. Now I do have some, oh wait, let's discuss the formula and how I like about it, what I like about it and everything, and then we'll move on to the dupes. So as I said, I feel these two colors are really very wet looking and very reflective and very impactful on the eyes. But this obviously, the teal really pops. So more than being reflective and more than giving the appearance of this wet look, the color definitely really pops. This particular eyeshadow I'm talking about, this one Orphic, I feel more than being reflective, the color just pops. But these two are really reflective, and this one, I don't know, it's not that reflective, that peach to gold shift. It definitely has that shift. As you can see, if I turn my arms, you can see that gold here, and here you can definitely see that peach color. But I don't know, it's not that reflective. Let me quickly show you a comparison. All the three colors that I have to show you guys are from Topshop, and these are called the Chameleon eyeshadows. So these are very similar to the Enchanted Secrets. They are very reflective sheer toppers. So, oh, I don't think I told you guys these are sheer. But let me just show you guys this. Just a slight comparison. This contains 2.4 grams as well. This palette in each pan, this contains 2.5 grams. So yeah, let me just show you, shuffle the cards. Very similar color. Do you see how wet looking that is? Do you see the difference, guys? Do you see how, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hope you can see. This is way more just outstanding. This is just good. This is definitely outstanding, I would say. The Topshop color and shuffle the cards. So I just wanted to give you guys a sample of how amazing the dupes are. But let's just talk about the formula on the Enchanted Secret palette. So as I said, these are sheer eyeshadows. They are those reflective, wet looking toppers. I personally like to just pack them on for maximum impact. I feel that is more impactful, just packing the glitters over glitters and just giving that amazing look. You can, if you're using them using a dry brush, you would have to do a lot of packing, and just again, I think it would be a laborious process. So definitely use a dampened brush to apply, or the best way is use your finger. It's very easy, since, well, I can say it's easy because I don't have nails. So but if you don't have nails, definitely go for the finger usage. So with the fingers, they are really good. So what else? I think that's just summary of the eyeshadows, the formula and everything. And with respect to performance, I just told you guys, these two are very reflective and wet looking. But this one, let me quickly show it to you in the palette. These two are very wet looking, the top two. This one, the peach to gold, I don't know. I just showed you guys the color from Topshop Chameleon eyeshadow to be more wet looking and reflective, and in fact more pigmented than this one. So I feel this is not, I don't know, not up to the mark. And this one, as I said, the teal color pops against that black base. So I feel that is why it's more reflective. I don't feel it's very duochromatic, and I don't really feel it's very wet looking. These two are definitely just spot on. So yeah, that's just my observation and my experience using them, guys. Now, are these really worth the money? 4 shadows for $59 is a lot. So that's why I have dupes to show you guys. I have a very exact dupe from again the Topshop Chameleon eyeshadows called Wax and Wane. which is a dupe for the purple color. Do you see how wet it is? This is exactly how it looks, guys, even in person. Do you see? These are very consistent, unlike the Enchanted Secrets palette. I said 2 are brilliant and 2 are so-so. Oh, wait. Maybe I should swatch it in different place because it almost so close to the other one. As I said, these 2 are very close. Both are very wet looking and reflective. Wax and Wane from Topshop's CHAMELEON eyeshadows, and what is it called? Moonwake from the Enchanted Secrets palette. They are equally wet looking, equally reflective, and actually spot on with respect to color. There is an eyeshadow in the Topshop CHAMELEON product line called U-Turn, which is again a spot on dupe for this, I think, because I don't own it. I ordered it and then I waited a few days, and the most disappointing part of online ordering is you wait for a few days and they're saying that it's out of stock. So that was really disappointing. So I never got my hands on Topshop CHAMELEON eyeshadow in the shade U-Turn, but I'm sure it's like very similar to it and also very reflective. And as I said, Shuffle the Cards from Topshop's CHAMELEON eyeshadow is so similar and much more wet looking. But unfortunately, I don't have a dupe for this color, which is Orphic. I'm sorry, Orphic. So yeah, these, by the way, I didn't tell you guys how much these retail for. I think these retail for somewhere between $10 and $13. So I feel if you've never tried a reflective duochrome sheer eyeshadow, I really like Topshop for this over Enchanted Secrets palette, just because of the price, first of all, and I feel 2 are outstanding, 2 are good, and $60 for 4 eyeshadows. All of them need to be outstanding, not just 2. So yeah, it's not that 2 is very substandard. As you can see, they are reflective and beautiful, but these are on a whole new level. The first 2 colors, the purple and the gold green, they are just on a whole new other level. Definitely, I think that if all 4 of them are so fantastic, probably $59 might be worth the money. But still, you have a very affordable, option. So I definitely recommend the Topshop over these. I'm sorry, but if you are very specific about these colors, I don't think you'd be able to find these colors. You might, but I haven't, so I can't recommend another product which is which has all 4 of these colors in a bundle. So if that's what you're really looking for, exactly that, you would have to just get this. But I think Topshop's eyeshadows are amazing. Topshop's CHAMELEON eyeshadows, I have not tried anything else apart from them. I do have another color called Changeling, so let me quickly swatch that. This also has a green tone to it, but this is more of a cool toned green. Do you see how reflective that is? I've already swatched it, but do you see how reflective it is still on my finger? So this is Changeling, but it also has a green tone to it, but it's a little different green, more cool, and this is more warmer. So maybe this is similar to this. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this could be similar to this, right? The teal color down here. Yeah, this is more light and more deeper. Do you see, guys, how reflective this is? The Topshop CHAMELEON eyeshadows, they're incredible. Me personally, I'm leaning towards the Topshop CHAMELEON over this one. Definitely try these. They're incredible at a really good price. Now, I have tried other brands which carry or which have just reflective, wet looking, duochromatic topper shades. You can find them in Pat McGrath's Mothership palettes. I think she would have like 3 to 4 colors in each of her palette, which are very similar to this, very wet looking, and not necessarily duochromatic, but wet looking, and they are kind of on the sheerer side. So you would have to, the way you'd apply is very similar to these eyeshadows. So, and then I've used a Topshop, and then I also use a Linda Hallberg, and also Huda Beauty's Desert Dusk palette also had these three, to be exact, actually. That's why I returned the Huda Beauty's palette and bought these three instead, because these are very reflective and amazing. And I really like that palette only for those duochromatic sheer toppers, and I didn't want to pay $65 for those three shades. So I just looked up online and just saw some dupes and returned that palette and bought this. So just to give you guys a perspective where this particular palette like stands for me based on usage and everything, I would definitely give Pat McGrath's toppers, sheer reflective toppers, #1 spot. They're just unbeatable. They are on a whole new level. Second place definitely goes to Topshop's CHAMELEON eyeshadows. They are really good, and there are only 4 shades and I have 3, and all 3 of them are very consistent and just the same, and they are outstanding. And the third place would go definitely to Linda Hallberg, and the fourth would go to Huda Beauty's Desert Dusk palette, those colors in her palette. So the $59 palette only comes third for me. So yeah, I'm just giving you guys my, you know, what I feel about these palettes. You would have to decide for yourself if you think it's worth it or not. But me personally, these come #2, and these are only 10, I'm not sure, 10 or $13 or somewhere in between. I think some retail for 10 and some retail for $13. I'm not sure, but just go, if you're really interested, check out Topshop's website and go to the beauty section and click on the eye section, and you'd find all 3 are in stock. I really keep on checking their website for the U-turn shade, which is very similar to this warm green color. I check for it almost every other day. I'm just fixated on it. I'm just obsessed with it. I'm just waiting for it to come stock so that I can just grab it, because I just missed it last time, just probably by a few days. Maybe I should have ordered it a few days ago, and I would have it here to show you guys as a dupe, but no, I don't have it. So yeah, just a gist and a summary of both the products. The Mood crayons, I do like them. They are really incredible with respect to staying power and longevity. They do blend well, and I love the color selection, guys. It's just beautiful on my skin tone, that is a dark skin tone. So just a little bit